You may have wondered why everyone's talking about Roblox lately. And it's because it was the largest direct listing so far this year. And a direct listing, also known as a DPO, is very similar to an IPO, but just a little different. And so last week, March of 2021, Roblox is officially a publicly traded stock. Now you may be asking, what is Roblox? Well, Roblox is a free-to-use online platform and storefront where people go to play games. But Roblox itself is not a game. It's just the platform where people go to play games made by other developers. And this is the mistake that many analysts and investors are making. They're putting Roblox in the wrong category of investment. So if you're interested in learning the truth about Roblox and why I'm so bullish on the company, then make sure to stay tuned and watch until the end. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Chris and welcome back to the Lifestyle Design Show, the number one place for young adults to learn about personal finance and entrepreneurship. Just one example of how we can see that Roblox is not just a game was from Lil Nas X's concert. It was a virtual concert that he held in November of 2020.
Hey, it's a holiday. I got foes on foes and they out of control.
And it had over 33 million people in attendance. Does that sound just like a video game to you? Because it doesn't to me. The facts are that 75% of kids aged 9 to 12 are on Roblox. And Roblox has an average 33 million active daily users. And these users aren't just kids. That's the interesting part. Roblox is leading the kid economy, and we can see this from the stock price. It priced well above the expected $45 per share as it went public at $64.50 per share. Now it's currently trading at about $70 to $73, right in that price range, making the valuation of the company at over $41 billion, which is double the size of their private competitor, Epic Games. And now something to note is that Roblox is worth 10 times the valuation that it was just last year. So before we jump into the fundamentals of this company, let's first talk about the difference between a DPO and an IPO. And the difference with a DPO is it's a direct listing of their current stock. There's no new issuance of stock. And they're just releasing what was previously private into the public and letting people trade. All right. I'm sure you're wondering, what makes Roblox so special? Well, here's a little bit of history. Roblox first started in 1989 as a simulation tool called interactive physics. And they were simulating things like motorcycle jumps. But it was in 2004 when they took everything they learned from interactive physics and they turned it into a new project. And this new project was called Dynablocks, which later became Roblox. And their goal was to create a virtual world made out of building blocks similar to digital Legos. And since 2004, they've raised over $820 million to achieve this goal. And what's so special about Roblox is that it's basically the YouTube of the video game world. Now, let me explain. Roblox doesn't actually have any game developers on their staff. They let the users create the games. And the way that works is that creators get to keep 70% of the revenue, and Roblox just keeps 30%. And an interesting statistic is that over 1,200 game developers have made at least $10,000 creating on Roblox, which is really cool. $10,000 is no joke. Also worth noting is the majority of these game developers are under the age of 12 years old. Super cool. But how does the platform actually make money, especially if it's free to use? Well, that's where things get interesting because there's actually an in-game currency called Robux. And Robux can either be earned from creating your own games or they can be purchased. Now you can use your Robux in 3 different ways. You could use them for cosmetic upgrades, in-game content, and games access. And you may be thinking, how lucrative can in-game purchasing really be for a company like Roblox? Well, the answer is very lucrative. Roblox grossed $1 billion in revenue just last year. This shows an 82% increase from the year before. So here's my opinion about why everyone is putting Roblox stock in the wrong category. And I want to say really quick that this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I just really think that Roblox is going to be a company that sticks around and can even change the world as we know it. This is one of those stocks similar to Tesla that is innovating, it's different, and it's hard to match it with other companies because it's disruptive. Even Cathie Wood's ARK Invest bought 519,000 shares of Roblox. Here's an interesting perspective. A lot of the most popular companies that we use on a daily basis actually started as video game companies. Yeah, I'm serious. Twitch started as a video game streaming service, but now you could stream a party on Twitch. Slack started as a massive multiplayer game, and now it's used for professional communication and messaging. Facebook acquired Oculus when it was just a virtual reality game, but now they're using the technology to try and train doctors in virtual surgeries. Analysts are trying to stick Roblox in the video game category, but that's just not accurate. The virtual concert from Lil Nas X is a great example of that. Another example is the way that older Roblox users are actually striking up first dates on the Roblox platform. And the possibilities are limitless. They can even develop a game that helps teach children a different language. There's a lot that can be done with the Roblox platform and a lot of room for them to grow. But the great thing is that Roblox is already a mature company, a virtual metaverse. The CEO of Roblox, Dave Baszucki, says, "We have a vision of the metaverse as a place where people come together to do things. And that could be having a virtual birthday party, or that can mean studying ancient Roman history and going there with your friends." As you can see, Roblox is both a platform that encourages the creator economy, and it's a metaverse where people can be social and hang out in a virtual space. So where does the stock go from here? Well, I really like Roblox's flywheel and what they expect to happen in the near future. Let's take a look. Basically, Roblox foresees an increase in game development, which will lead to an increase of monthly active users, which then will lead to an increase in overall revenue, which then will lead to an increase in the developers' payout. And from there, when developers get paid more game development occurs and the flywheel continues. Now, there's already over 7 million developers on this platform. And what I really like about this platform is that it's decentralized. Again, Roblox isn't making content. They're giving people the tools to create content themselves. Roblox is not just a game. It's a human coexisting platform. But let's talk about the stock and what the future stock price may be. And a good way to determine that is to look at the competitors. And some of the main competitors are going to be Activision Blizzard, EA, and Nintendo. But you may have noticed those are all video game companies. So what are some other stocks that are more similar to Roblox that are also platforms? May include Spotify, Roku, and even Unity. Now, if we look at those stocks and we look at those company valuations, that's one way to determine what the future of Roblox may hold. But here's why I think that Roblox is going to outperform some of these competitors that we just mentioned. While Roblox does pay out a third of its revenue to its creators, what it gets in return is a deep collection of content and a powerful marketing engine, as the Roblox creators and users can share their experience organically. And we could see this by looking at the company's sales and marketing expense, which is less than 10% of their revenue. And in comparison, Facebook spends 14%, and Twitter spends a whopping 26% on their marketing. So Roblox is doing pretty good. It's also interesting to note that out of Roblox's 830 full-time employees, 79% of them are engineers, making it more of a purely technology company than Apple, Facebook, or Google. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There is an elephant in the room that we have to discuss. And it's that even though Roblox had an impressive 171% revenue growth last year, and even though they have an awesome 75% gross margin, they're still not profitable. In fact, they lost several hundreds of millions of dollars. But the reason that doesn't concern me is because Roblox is heading into a really good direction. And they're still EBITDA positive. And EBITDA stands for a company's earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. Roblox also plans to grow more profitable by expanding their services to countries like Brazil, Germany, Portugal, Russia, and even China. And this is some interesting news, that Roblox has a joint venture in China with a subsidiary of the company Tencent. They're planning to launch a localized version of Roblox for Chinese users. Now, the company does list this venture as a possible risk, as it could be hurt by US and China politics. Another factor that makes me even more excited about Roblox is the potential for cryptocurrency to get involved with the Roblox platform. Now, I'm not going to go too much into depth, but I have seen some people theorizing how Robux, the in-game currency on Roblox, can be tied to a cryptocurrency like Ethereum or other altcoins, and could be staked in that sort of fashion. Now, it's just theory, there's no official word on this, but with the way our world is going, I would not be surprised to see that happen. It's also worth noting that the CEO of Roblox will not be taking any sort of compensation or equity payouts over the next 7 years. Instead, he's going to be awarded based on Roblox hitting their long-term stock price goals. Basically meaning that the Roblox CEO has just as much of a desire to increase the price of Roblox stock as the investors have. But on that note, the CEO does say that any awards that he receives, he's going to be donating it to philanthropic causes that he cares about. My overall thesis is that I believe that Roblox will be a major player in the long-term, decentralized creator economy and metaverse that we've been building and that we're going to continue to build into the future. As far as if we should buy the stock at its current price, above $70, well, I did buy one share, and I'm going to continue to buy Roblox stock every time it dips. I want a dollar cost average into this stock and hold it for the long term. What can I say other than we like the stock? If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to demolish the like button, smash the subscribe button, and make sure to follow me on Instagram so that you can keep up with me almost every single day. And before you go, I'm gonna go ahead and play Roblox really quick. I haven't played Roblox since I've been like 10. Signing up. Wow, easy sign up. That took 2 seconds. Yeah, free game. Please load. Roblox. Okay, here we go. We're joining the server. It's like a party. I could see how this is actually lucrative because you need Robux for pretty much everything. Wow, what an interesting experience. I'm definitely gonna play Roblox again. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see ya in the metaverse. Roblox!